Alright. Here in 20 seconds, I'm going to a live show. In fact, I'm going to a live show now.
More of it to spend together.
Welcome, everybody. My name is gummywormjim.
Thank you for attending the Tempest. Your show will begin momentarily. In the meantime, please feel free to kick back and relax in our lobby.
Is there anything cool to see in the lobby? Huh. Whoa. What the shit? Hello.
Hello, treasured guests. By default, your general admission ticket to the Decameron doesn't include access to our Gilded Spoke VIP lounge. But if you can find something that proves you have what it takes to be a proper helmsman, we may be willing to make an exception.
What? What is happening? Anyway, as I was saying, welcome to, The Under presents The Tempest. Now, are these all the same? That's my question. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. Look. Look, I have another one. No, okay. Hello. There's something up in that corner for sure. Another world. Whoa. What? This is amazing. Oh, I can't get in there though.
Visit our memorabilia museum, presided over by the MC, our executive producer, a real mover and shaker. He'll shake hands with anyone in a crowd.
Yo, this is a trip. Oh. So there was the squid person, and then there's the ghost person. That's really cool. So I saw the squid and I saw the ghost. Nothing left to do but sit back and relax, I guess. Oh my gosh, I still got the powers. Still got the goods. Oh yes, Wet Food, my favorite song.
Our building is historic, but you won't find the stuffy museum here. We keep our history right next to our nice full refreshments. Take a look through the glass, right into the past. Old Jerry here is sure you'll find a souvenir or two in there that'll grant access to some of our fine lobby amusements.
Really? I mean, this is definitely a fine lobby amusement. Wait. Can I have one of each? Can I have two different ones? No. Well, I've looked at the undersea one quite a bit. And now I know this is the one where... Wow. Those aren't even here. Hello, ghost being. I can't get up there because there's sand, but... There's a tree with a pond in the middle of this. This person's got grapes.
Privileged guests, we are about to begin. Please finish your drinks, take stock of your interdimensional bits and bobs, and conclude all use of the facilities. Without further ado,
Oh, I just got here.
behind the curtain.
Alright. The Tempest.
Hello and welcome to my backyard. Snap if you can hear me. Oh, fabulous. We are off to a good start. That is music to my ears. It is so good to see you. Now, oh, hi. Lovely to meet you. My name is Haley. How are you? Lovely to meet you. Haley. Good to meet you. My name is Haley. Lovely to meet you. Oh, I am stuck in the rocks. My name is Haley. Quicksand over here. Hi. And you there, little crabs. My name is Haley. Lovely to meet you. Have I shaken your hand yet? No. Haley, lovely to meet you. All right. Well, we are here in my backyard. And, I like to start this with a story. So gather round. Let's make it feel like camping, right? Once upon a time, many, many moons ago, there was a group of young and gorgeous souls sitting around a campfire telling each other stories while they waited out the bubonic plague, the end. It's a little abbreviated version of the Decameron. Have you heard of it before? You haven't? Oh, you have? Oh. Well, let's continue. I have another story for you. That Decameron has a little ringing of truth to it, you know what I mean? The fact that they were waiting out the bubonic plague, and this story also might have a ring of truth. I am home right now. Raise your hand if you're at home. I knew it. Raise your hand if you've been at home since the last March. I knew it.
I love that.
Oh, kind of, sort of?
No.
Now. So I am at home as well. I'm going to be 100% honest. This is not me acting. This is not me playing around. I am at home. If you hear a cat meowing, I apologize. It is dinner time, and I am here with you and not in the kitchen spoon-feeding my little fluffy princess. So,
Totally.
I apologize if you hear any yodeling. That is Foxy, and you would be so lucky to hear her sing for you. Now, I have another truth. I am an actor and a dancer, actually. And unfortunately, like most of my colleagues, I haven't had any work in a very long time. I mean, I haven't been on a stage in over a year. That's bananas. I really miss the stage so much. So to tide my sanity over, I started working on a play called The Tempest by William Shakespeare. Please tell me you've heard of this one.
We love the Tempest.
You literally bought a ticket for a show called The Tempest, honey. Okay, all right. So I started working on this play, just to be creative, just to work on something, right? Instead of sitting around and binging whatever's on whatever movie, TV platform, right? And I'm finally at the place where I'm ready to get some scenes off of the page and into the world. And I was curious if all of you wanted to help me rehearse a couple of scenes. All right, everybody's down. All right. Well, let's set the stage then. Let's look towards my balcony. And let's pretend this is no longer a balcony. This is a stage. And this isn't any old stage. This is the Globe. Go big or go home, right? This is the Globe, an open-air stadium filled with multi-level seats. Now, us poor groundlings would scrounge up a penny to stand right here in the pit or the yard of the Globe. Meanwhile, the noblemen would pay top dollar to sit on the stage with the actors, a.k.a. the original Splash Zone. Do you know why it's called the OG Splash Zone? Yes, exactly, because when actors act, they sweat and they spit. And because it's Shakespeare, you know that there's going to be some type of battle that's very dramatic, and there will be fake blood all over the place. So that's why it's called the OG Splash Zone. I bet you never knew that fun fact about Shakespearean theater. Yeah, it's a technical term. Ask your drama coach. Seriously. Now, the Tempest opens in a very, very dramatic way. You there, sitting down. Tell me if you've heard of something more dramatic than this, okay? The Tempest opens with the actors on a boat. They're sailors, obviously. And this boat is in the middle of the ocean. And above this ocean is a terrible storm. And now this storm isn't caused by natural occurrences in the atmosphere. This storm is caused by a mythic being by the name of Ariel. I know, it's like a magical storm that the play opens up on. And the sailors are running around back and forth like, OMG, I think I'm about to die and capsize. I'm terrified. So we're going to act this scene out. Now, who here would like to work on the special effects team? Ooh, Krabby and Swirly. All right, you two follow me. Here are your very high-tech torches. You will snap these on and off to create the effects of lighting, and that leaves you four. You four are my brave sailors, and I'm going to send you up to the stage in just a moment. Good. And now, everybody come to the railing. Okay, when I say action, I need you to start running around very frantically. You're panicked because you think you're about to drown, okay? So, maybe you're swimming, maybe you're throwing things off of the boat.
I can do this. I've been training all my life for this.
The ship, all right? So when I say action, start the chaos, okay?
All right, here we go. Ready, guys?
Now, lights are off. The curtains are closed. The lights in the house go down. The curtains open. A tempestuous noise of thunder and lightning is heard. Cue lightning and action. By my heart.
Oh no.
Cheerily, my heart. Yar, yar. Take down the topsail. Tend to the master's whistle. Blow till thy burst thy wind if room enough. Good. I feel the panic. You guys feel the panic?
Oh my goodness, we're panicking.
Good, right? Good. And now take down the topsail and bring her to try with main course. Everybody, start swimming to shore. Swim to shore. Swim to shore. Good. And a big wave comes and crashes all over you. And the curtains close. And the crowd goes wild. Bravo.
Last one.
Ah, well done. Everybody give yourselves a round of snaps. My actors, snap for our special effects team. Special effects, snap for those actors. 4, 5, 6, you're all here. Good. Now, I have to say, there's a little bit of magic in theater, don't you think? I mean, we just transformed my balcony into an ocean. How cool is that? Now, some of you might know this, and others may not. Your masks also contain a little bit of magic. And we are going to initiate the magic that lays within your mask. Take a little piece of wood and pass it along. Take one and pass it along. Take one and pass it along until everybody gets one.
Oh, sorry. There you go. Good.
Does everybody have one? Okay, good. Now, in unison, let's do a ritual. This is our opening ritual. Let's all remove our masks in unison. Place the stick in the mask and let it hover. Snap once above it to ignite it. And circle in a counterclockwise direction. Yes. Oh, hear the wind waters makes roar. You see that vessel there?
So cool.
You have performed to the point that the tempest that I bade thee Oh, by accident, most strange, bountiful fortune, hath mine enemies been brought to this shore. Now all of thee go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, be subject to no one's sight but thine and mine, naked to every all else. Now go take this form. Let's summon our Ariel. Help me. Raise your hands to the heavens and scream at the top of your lungs so you disrupt your neighbors. Ariel, approach!
Ariel,
We come!
approach! Become, whoa.
I boarded the king's ship. Now on the beak, now on the waist, on the deck, in every cabin flamed amazement. The fire and cracks, the sulphurs roaring. The most mighty Neptune seemed besieged and made his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake. Not a soul, but felt a fever of the mad, and played tricks of desperation. All but mariners plunging into the foaming brine and caught the vessel. And Ferdinand, the king's son, was the first man who leaped and cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here!"
Whoa. Oh my gosh, we can move.
Thy father's line, of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but he suffered a sea change into something rich and strange. Sea nymphs hourly ring its knell. Hark, I hear them ding dong bell.
So cool.
Whoa, that was wild. That was Ariel. That mythic being that
Amazing.
sings and summons the Tempest. But now we have to ask ourselves, what about the Tempest itself? You know, like, what about that actual story? So I have brought you here to Prosperous Cell, a.k.a. my memory palace. Y'all know what a memory palace is?
Of course, yeah. Everyone's got a memory palace.
You do? All right, good. Well, you kind of, sort of. So a memory palace is a place that you construct in your imagination to help you remember things. Hence the memory palace. It's kind of like a library. So you can see here, this is Prosperous Cell. You can also see that I've constructed this to look a little shabby chic. You can tell that from the way the walls are constructed here, that Prospera is somebody that has gone from rags or from riches to rags, and that she's trying to approximate the luxuries she once had in Italy. Oh, thank you for that party hat. Now, each little knick-knack on this bookshelf contains text of Prospera's. And if a little object calls your name, grab it, bring it to me, and I will give you a little bit of Prospera's text.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Good. All right. Ooh, the magical staff. That's a great item to start with. Here, pass that here. Ah, yes, it is true. With the help from the kingdom of Naples, my brother Antonio did usurp me and set me to sea with my daughter Miranda. Ooh, thank you so much for that. Oh, and the book. Knowing I loved my books, Gonzalo did furnish me mine own library, volumes I prized above my own dukedom. Mm-hmm. The signet. The dukedom of Milan was mine by right, but through foul play we came from thence that my brother and my uncle, called Antonio, did claim the dukedom of their own. I mark me, pray thee, that a brother should be so perfidious that he whom next thyself of all the world I loved, and put him to manage my state. Do you have a brother at home?
Well done.
Would they do that, something like that to you? Kick you out of the house and take all your power away from you? Oh, you understand my pain. Here, hug me. Oh, you understand me. Oh, I'm so sorry for you having a nasty brother as well. We'll get to that one in just a moment. The ivy. Ah, yes. The ivy. My brother Antonio made an alliance so dry he was first... Oh, that's the wrong text. Oh dear, that's the text for the inkwell. Sorry, here, pass me that inkwell. I'll do two at one time. There we go. For the inkwell, my brother Antonio made an alliance so dry he was persuaded by the King of Naples to give him annual tribute and do him homage, subject his coronet to his crown, and the dukedom then. The dukedom yet unbowed, alas, poor Milan, to most ignoble stooping, and the ivy. My brother Antonio, holding both the key to officer and office, did set the hearts of the state to the tune that pleased his own ear, and being the ivy that hid my princessly trunk, sucked the verdure out on it. So basically my brother is like an invasive species, aka ivy, and then like sucked all my power away from me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now there, you. Tell me if your magic is working, and take a little gander into that bottle. Alright, good. And now, you there, Starburst. Grab that magical staff. Everybody, come this way.
That's me, I'm Starburst. I got the
Now,
Starburst
you there
stuff.
with the magical staff. Start stirring the water. You there with the bottle. Chuck the bottle into the memory pond. Stir, stir. Ah, yes, my people provided my escape aboard a rotten carcass of a boat, not rigged nor tackled sail nor mast, the very rats instinctively quit it. There they hoist us, to cry to the sea that roared to us, to sigh to the winds whose pity sighing back again did us but loving wrong. And there I am with my daughter Miranda. Here, put Miranda's shoes. Try tossing them to Miranda. Toss Miranda her shoes. Oh, Miranda, I have done nothing but in care of thee. Thee, my loved one, thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am, that I, Prospera, a master of a full poor cell, and I no greater mother. Now, I would love to sit here and continue to explore my memory palace, my cell with you, but unfortunately, when I was constructing this memory palace, I was not thinking clearly, and I did not make a bathroom or restroom here, or if you're in the UK, a lav here, a loo. So,
Gonna go make a
I need to
bathroom
take
break.
a pee break.
That's okay.
Is it okay if we have a quick, intermission? Okay, alright. Thank you for being so understanding of what when nature calls, right? You all help yourself to some marshmallows. I will be right back.
Oh,
Entertain
this is
yourselves.
cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so much better. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
How are those marshmallows, by the way?
Wonderful. That one's on fire.
Ooh, I dare you to eat it with fire. Nice. Was that hot? It burned all the way down. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, I have a little quiz for you all. Listen closely. What is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow? You don't know? You didn't even try. What is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow? Are you trying to do magic? That's close. Is that... What is that? Do it one more time. A triangle is sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow. No, a triangle is not sweeter than a toasty, gooey marshmallow, but it is an excellent shape. going upside down.
Suit.
Oh, are you pointing to yourself? You are sweeter than a toasty gooey marshmallow? Oh my, are you kissing? Are you kissing that onion? No. You are sweeter than a toasty gooey marshmallow. That's kind of true, but that's not the answer that I'm looking for. The answer that I'm looking for is love. If you do not stop eating the onion, I will have to remove you. So, that is correct. Love is sweeter than a toasty gooey marshmallow. High five, onion. I got you. All right. So, we are about to go explore the love scene of the Tempest. Now, there's one thing that you have to know before we go explore this love scene. Prospera, when I'm learning a new character, I make up a mantra for myself. Now, for Prospera, she is somebody that wants to be in charge. She is power hungry. She also wants to go back to Italy. So we need to hold this little idea in our hearts when we see this next scene. So we can remember it like this. Those who control the narrative can control others. Right? Those who can control the narrative controls others. So this is going to be about a love scene, but it's also going to be about Prospera and her manipulative ways. Hold your pants. Let's go fall in love. Ah, here we are. The very island we were exiled upon. Now, much is given to fate and luck because this island used to be presided over by an evil witch. This witch was so evil that she imprisoned the very island spirits in the trees. Now, oh, does everybody need just like 30 seconds to explore? I free you to the elements. Go explore. 30 seconds. The clock is ticking.
Everyone's like super excited.
All right. Did you go explore a little bit?
Yeah, I'm good.
You see what you have to see? Oh, man.
I'm great.
Okay. And you come bearing gifts. I like you. Are you trying to, like, persuade the casting director for a role in this right now?
You know, maybe a little.
Oh, you are sneaky, sneaky. All right. So, let's get started. Over here, we're starting our scene. Okay. So, we are going to do 2 casts because we're 6 people. So, we are going to have... Everybody put your masks on so I can identify you. Oh, thank you. We are going to have the Chevy, the 2 chevron masks, and the Crob as team wine. All right? And we will have the Swirly, the Onion, and the Star as team beer. Okay. 2 of my favorite beverages to enjoy after a show. Once you can relax and revel in the performance. Now, Team W, raise your hand. Okay. Team B, raise your hand. Good. All right. So, Team W. You there, little Chevy, you are going to be our Miranda. Give us an adorable pose. Oh, I'm so cute. You don't want to be Miranda? Okay. Would you like to be Miranda, Krabby? You do? Okay. Give me a cute pose. Oh, I'm so... Oh, well done. Now, who here... Oh, you want to be Miranda Onion? No. Who here wants to be Miranda? Ooh, Starburst does. Give me a cute pose. Oh, I'm the cutest. Yes, you are. Now, who here wants to be Ferdinand? The prince. Come on. Who wants to be a prince? Oh, you both want to be a prince. All right, you guys have to battle it out now. Give me, on the count of 3, give me your strongest pose. 1, 2, 3, pose! Oh, you were like, ah, I'm so scared. And you were like, had your mitts up, so you are, oh, no. You are not King Alonso, you are Ferdinand. And that leaves you there. You get the honor of playing Prospera, the manipulative queen. Amazing. Now, over here. Who would like to be Ferdinand? The Onion? You want to be Ferdinand? Oh, awesome. All right. Well, you will be Ferdinand, and that leaves you as Prospera. All right. So we have Team W and Team B. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to go invisible in a moment, and then I'm going to guide you through your performance. So we have Miranda's hiding behind the tree. Ferdinand's are center stage, and Prospera's, you are spying upon the young couple behind this tree. Miranda on this side of the stage, Ferdinand center stage, Prospera that side of the stage. Miranda, opposite side of the stage. There we go. Okay. Now, Prospera, you are very creepy. You're watching this young couple closely because remember, if they fall in love and if they get married, then that means that you get to go home to Milan, okay? So make sure they fall in love. Okay. I'm going to go invisible so you guys can really sink into your character.
All right, we're Miranda. Let's do this.
The lights come up. The curtains open. Ferdinand strikes a pose. A very strong pose. And then he does some princely type things like comb his hair and dance and I don't know what princes do. Do a jig. And Miranda peeks at Ferdinand from behind her tree and she says this. Oh, what is it, a spirit? Lord, how it looks about. I might call him a thing divine if nothing natural I ever saw so noble. And now Ferdinand stops in his tracks, looks at Miranda and is overcome by her beauty and says, Oh, the goddess on whom the airs attend. Oh, you wonder if you be a maid or no. Miranda, you come a little closer to Ferdinand and you say, Oh, no wonder, sir, but certainly a maid. Ferdinand, you respond by saying, My language? Heavens! Myself am Naples! Oh, whom with my eyes not since ebbed beheld the king my father wrapped. Miranda, go console sweet, sweet Ferdinand. And now, the young lovers pause. Prospera comes out from behind her tree. And you know, she's like, OMG! My daughter is flirting with this young man and my maternal instincts are kicking in and I will have none of this. So she enters the scene. She points her magical staff at Ferdinand and says, Excuse me, Ferdinand, a word, good sir. I fear you have done yourself some wrong, a word. This is the very moment that Prospera accuses Ferdinand for coming to this island to kick her off. And Miranda, you come in between your mom and Ferdinand and you say this, Mama, stop it! Snap out of it, Mom. Nothing ill can dwell in such a fine temple. Mom, Ferdinand is super cute and I like him a lot. And then Ferdinand, you're going to have none of this. Miranda is defending you and you're like, you know what? You know what? It's sword time. Prospera, it's sword time. So, Ferdinand, grab your weapons. Miranda, stand aside. You're losing your mind. You're so scared. And now, Prospera, you say this. Draw thy weapon, traitor, for I shall disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop. And now you guys battle it out. And just like that, Prospera uses her magic, and the sword becomes too heavy to handle. Prospera, do a victory dance. You win this battle. And Prospera's like, oh yeah, I win. And you're like, thy nerves are in their infancy and have no vigor in them. Ferdinand, you are now in my employ, aka you are my unpaid intern. Go tidy up my yard, stack all this wood that is laying about. And now, Prospera, you go back to hiding behind your tree and spying on the young couple. Your job here is done. Miranda, it is your job now to distract Ferdinand. So you're like this, yoo-hoo! Oh, Ferdinand! Go tap him on the shoulder. Go say, Ferdinand! And Ferdinand stops in his track and he's like, yeah. And Miranda's like, would you like to get married? And Ferdinand is like, yeah. And Miranda's like, does that mean we're engaged? And Ferdinand is like, yeah! So congratulations to the young couples. You are engaged. Hug it out, high-five it out, and Prospera. Go Team Prospera. Your manipulative plan worked, and this means that they're going to get married soon, and everybody can return home to Milan. Yes! Cool. Let's do a talk and walk. Follow me. Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the dukes and the lords have escaped the Tempest, and they are wandering the desolate land. King Alonso is there, and he's mourning like a little baby because he thinks his son, Ferdinand, has perished. Antonio, Prospera's evil brother, is there as well. That's your uncle. That's your Zio, Miranda. Now, I need to cast some of you as noblemen. Who here? Oh, you do? Okay. You can be King Alonso. And that means that you will be Antonio. And you... Oh, you there, Onion, you can be, I don't know, Gonzalo, and you can be Sailor number 12, all right? Gorgeous. Now, King Alonso, your crew is hungry. Your crew is tired. Your crew is wet to the bone, and it is your job as the king to find sustenance for your crew. So all of you, forge on ahead and go find food. Seek nourishment.
Wow, this is nourishment. Lovely.
What are you doing? No invite you. Spit that out. Spit it out! You are men of sin, and on this island, lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at shall set by step attend to you and your ways. Who's left to guard you from which here, on this most desolate isle, as falls upon your heads nothing but heart sorrow? For it is my business that you, from Milan, did a plant good prosper. What are you doing? Point a sword at me. You can't hurt me more than you could wound the loud winds, or be mocked at stab, and kill the still closing waft besides. Threatening a heartbeat is rude. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's just me, Haley. Now, the question is, how fabulous is this costume?
It's amazing.
That's what I thought. It's pretty spectacular.
It's spectacular, yeah.
Now, from Prosper, I have to say, brave the fear of this heart cast thou performed my aerial, the grace it did so divine. And I leave my enemies on from their distractions, and they are in the cower, and I leave them in these castles prison. Ferdinand, whom they believe is drowned, his and mine love darling. Now, shall we get out of this crummy weather and go have a wedding celebration? Oh yeah. Oh, there's nothing more exciting than a good thing.
Oh, I know
All
this
is
place.
well that ends well. Just kidding, wrong play. Now, I have to say, those dukes and lords must have peed themselves out of fright because that puppy was super duper scary. Now, where is my young couple? All right. I have a Ferdinand. I have a Miranda. Everybody gather round, gather round. Oh, do you guys need to restore the garden? Do you have an inkling to restore the garden? Okay, go restore the garden. You have 20 seconds. 20, 19, 18,
Never seen this
17,
happen this fast.
16, 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody back. Regroup, regroup, regroup. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me get these little poofies off of you, because y'all look like dogs with cones around your heads, like it's just been like spay day or something. I don't know. Or maybe you're just like licking the tip of your tail, because dogs do that sometimes, and it's super weird. So, our young couple is going to get married. We have our Miranda. We have our Ferdinand. You there, Onion. You are going to be Mama Prospera. Do you know what? Oh, there we go. Mama Prospera. Onion, here you go. Mama Prospera is also going to be the officiant, okay? So, gather around. Prospera has a little je ne sais quoi, a little vanity of her arts hidden up her sleeve for this young couple's wedding gift. She has told 3 island spirits to dress up as goddesses to bless the young couple. And so you 3 right here, you there, you 3 are going to be our goddesses. Let me get your little costumes on. You're a goddess, you're a goddess, and you're a goddess. Beautiful. Now, follow me and let's get this show on the road, and by show I mean wedding.
Cool.
So, Miranda, Ferdinand, and Prospera, go stand under this arch. The goddesses stay here with me. Your job is not done yet. Now, Prospera says, to all who have come here to gather today and witness the blessing and marriage of this young couple, I bring you a vanity of my arts, the blessing of goddesses. Miranda, my daughter, and Ferdinand, my son to be, hold hands. And now, the first goddess blesses the young couple who wants to be pious by rainbow messenger. You do? Okay, come here. When I start singing, I need you to dance yourself down the aisle. 5, 6, 7, 8. You nips, called lines of the winging brooks with your cedric crowns and your ever harmless looks. You leave your crisp channels and on the spring land. Answer our summons, you know your command. It's time to celebrate. Your project of too long can never be too late. And you strike a pose, Iris. And Iris receives her goddess mask. And now, which of you would like to be Juno, the goddess of family and life? Oh, you do? Okay, Juno, step forward. And when I start singing, you're going to dance yourself down the aisle. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. On your witches, merry blessings long continuance, increasing hourly joy. Still be upon you. Juno sings her blessings upon you. And now you strike the pose, Juno. And Juno receives the goddess mask. And last but not least, our voluptuous goddess, Ceres, the goddess of agriculture and fertility. Now, when I start singing, you are going to give the young couple a love mojo dance. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Earths increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners never empty, vines and clustering bunches, growing plants so goodly, birthing, bowing, spring come to you. At the farthest in the very end of harvest, scarcity and want shall shun you. Sarah's blessing is so on you. And Sarah receives her goddess mask. Now, goddesses, come here, gather, gather. We have a very important ritual. Let's all hold hands. And now, Prospera, are you ready for your duties as officiant? All right. Prospera is ready. Now, Ferdinand, do you take Miranda to be your spirit? And Miranda, do you take Ferdinand to be your spirit? Oh, she does. Oh, goody. Oh,
Cool.
and with this blessing we have returned, and all has been made right through marriage. Take a look at your new masks. Look at that.
So cool.
Gorgeous. You know, Prospera gives up her magic to return to Milan. And, well, so too I must leave you now. You know, it has been an absolute honor to perform for you. You guys have been a fabulous audience.
It was
And I have
wonderful.
to say thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Because of you, I exist. Think about it. If there is no audience, who do I have to perform for? Nobody. Just my sad little cat, who is demanding dinner as we speak. Anyway, I think we should do one last ritual before we must part from this illusion. What do you think? One last ritual? All right. So, let's start by following my arm movements, all right? Are you ready? Our revels now are ended. Those, our actors, were all spirits and have melted into air, into thin air.
Whoa.
Like the baseless fabric of this vision. The cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, and the great globe itself, all which it inherit shall dissolve, like this insubstantial pageant faded. Leave not a rack behind. Now put your hands on your heart, for we are such stuff as dreams are made on. And in this little life, we are rounded in asleep. Now, before we must part from this illusion, let's party around this fire, shall we? Everybody, come gather around this fire and let's dance our wild little hearts out. Ooh! Whoa! Oh my goodness, you know what I think it is? I think it is time for solos! Let's have it up for... Goddess! Give us a goddess solo! Oh, Prospera solo, just kidding. Prospera solo, sorry about that. Prospera solo. Good. And now my three goddesses, give me a goddess trio! Team Goddess, you're fierce, you're ferocious, you blessed a young couple. And a dance for our young lovers, Miranda and Ferdinand, dance it out.
I played Miranda in the Tempest.
All right, everybody gather around the fire and let's go in for a big group hug. Thank you all so much for being here, you audience and spirits that have been in my charge. I free you to the elements, and fare thou well. Thank you.
Bye, that was wonderful.
Welcome back. Thank you for realizing this production. May we wish you all and sail so expeditiously.
Bravo.
Exit, it's bright white.
Bye. Bye. That was so much fun.